Hey, what's going on, fellas, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we get into the dope content that you're about to see, I want to shout out to my platforms. You can go follow me on TikTok at TooSmooth400. That's TOOSMOOVE 400. And you can also follow me on Instagram at, let me get my Instagram, bro. I'll be changing my name so much. Hold on. TC400. That's TC, the number 4, HUNNID 400. Now, look. You ain't gotta do it. I ain't finna beg you to do it. But, I mean, you better do it before your girl see it. You know what I mean? Cause when she see it, then you wanna know who your girl looking at, right? On IG. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm just playing. All jokes. Man, y'all go support my platforms on TikTok. I'm posting daily workout videos. On Instagram, I'm posting, when we getting fly. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all can go look at, what I'm wearing and be like, okay, TC get fly. I want to get fly like him. Or TC in the gym. I'm going to jump in the gym like him. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth, man. But stay tuned for the video. Thank y'all for coming back and supporting me. We gone. All right, what's going on YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy TC. Look, man. Today I'm making this video, man. Rest in peace to the 17-year-old. I think his name was Amari Whitman. Actually, I don't think I know. His name was Amari Whitman. And he killed himself over a breakup. He was going through a breakup at the time. And in today's video, man, I really just want to make this video for anybody going through a breakup, divorce, whatever it may be, because I know all men, we rarely ask for help. And I think that sometimes you'll see that your name is being tarnished, boom, boom. And then a lot of times you'll see online, okay, I ain't got nobody who supported me. Your own family, the other family would be against you, And a lot of times when you ask women who are in your family, they'll be on the woman's side because they're women. As sad as that is to say, they will make excuses for the woman. Betrayal is betrayal, but if you would have done it the same thing the woman did, they would not be on your side. Obviously, the kid who I'm talking about, man, he like I said, he was 17, born in 2007, died here recently. He committed suicide. He was going through a breakup. And like I say, man, I'm making this video to inform all men on the steps that you need to go through, the things that you should do while going through a breakup to come out successful, to come out a better man, to come out more mature, to take it as a lesson. Because anytime I was going through a breakup, anytime I was going through a tough situation, because you're human, right? I never been the type like, to say, oh, I never cared. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's, to me, somebody who does that is like, you a monster for real, you know? So I never been that type. Hopefully, and I'm here to tell you too, like, you don't have to be that type. Like, you can feel your emotions, because when you're going through a breakup, as a man, I always say in my videos, pain is the best teacher. Pain will push you and take you places that comfort never will. Pain will make you accomplish things and do things that comfort never will. Pain is the only time, as a man, most of the times, that you will actually feel an emotion. Like, you will actually feel something. And this is for my guys who, most men don't like to be celebrated. Most men don't, we accomplish things, but sometimes we don't feel accomplished because our goals are so high, right? We want to accomplish so many more things. And it's like, when you're going through pain, what I've learned at least, and I know many men can, be in the same realm with me, that's the only time you actually feel something. Like, you actually feel human, because you're going through pain. You're grieving a relationship. Somebody died. The old version of you. So let me tell you, first thing that you want to do when you're going through a breakup, energy transfer. Energy transfer. You want to transfer that energy into something that you like to do, want to do, strive to become. If you're young watching this video, the best time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're old watching this video, time to pick the pieces up, get back out. Now, the first thing, like, energy transfer, because you're going to be going through pain. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, you're going to be going through pain. Unless you're just an MS-13 certified killer with no emotions, you're going to be going through some pain, my boy. Like, don't act like it don't hurt, because it's going to hurt. You're going to be like, damn, she did me like that? For real? After all this time, she did me like that? Damn, and I ain't even add this to the list, but before I don't say it, forgive whatever person did. You know what I'm saying? But energy transfer, that's going to be important. Like I say, transfer that into a hobby. The gym, that's the second thing on my list. Because even if you transfer your energy to the gym, like, even though that's the second thing on my list, that can also be beneficial. Whatever. Like, let's say with the gym, you transfer all your energy into working out, becoming your best self. Because you're going to need to, the reason I say energy transfer, because you're going to need to transfer that energy somewhere. Because if you don't, all the energy, all the time is going to be spent overthinking. When I was going through a breakup, bro, I was spending like 2-3 hours in the gym. And I was happy with that, though. Because by the time I get out of the gym, I'm chilling. But 2-3 hours in the gym is not really abnormal for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, it was cool with me. Like, at the same time, because you'd rather do that than be in the house overthinking. And then by the time you get home, like 10 o'clock, you be tired. You just go to sleep. Then you wake up, do it over again. And then by like a couple months, you'll be over it. Like, I ain't gonna say you'll be over it, but you'll be better. You'll be better at, like, managing how you handle the situation. The next thing you want to do is get a hobby. And the gym, the energy transfer, the hobby, all tie into the same point. But you're going to want to get a hobby, something to distract yourself. And I say a hobby because everybody finds something to distract themselves with after a breakup. Now, for you, that could be women. That's what most people distract themselves with. I'm going to tell you why you don't want to do that from experience. I'm not just saying this. You're going to get to a point, especially if you were betrayed, where you're not really going to want to deal with women at all for a specific amount of time, because it's like, then you really see what is happening out here. And I think the red pill content that I seen, because the red pill content, it really started going crazy during COVID. But the red pill content that I seen, and that you probably seen, and that you probably feel like you're seeing right now, is going to help you through your breakup. Because for years, if you got somebody telling you that, bro, women gonna betray you, they're gonna do this and they're gonna do this is how they really move, this is what they do, you'll be in a relationship with a woman and she'll swear she's not like that until it happens, and you'll be like, bro, they said this all along, And this is why I always say, when people be like, who hurt you, bro, just say the internet hurt me. Nobody has to physically hurt you. You see what these women are doing online. Social media hurts you. No woman physically hurt me. social media just always taught me what a woman would do, what her actions would do. You know, the next thing that you want to do is feel the emotion. Like I said in the beginning of the video, when you're going through a breakup, that pain is probably going to be the best and worst thing that ever happened to you. And I say that because anytime for me, when I was going through pain in a situation, I always became a better person because of it. Now, breakups is one of the harder pains you're going to have to go through, because that's like, it's not like a coworker or somebody at work talking about you, or, you know, whatever, counseling you, firing you, whatever. It's not, it's way different than that, because this is, when you're going through a breakup, it's like, it's somebody, okay, I've seen my life with this person. I have my life planned out with this person. And it's like they betrayed me, and now they're playing the victim, because that's the way a lot of relationships go. The woman will betray you, play the victim, and then you'll see her online with a new guy, right? At least that was my experience. But I thank that experience, because that turned me up. What I don't understand too is like, I don't know, maybe my confidence is so high, and I'm not just saying this, like, I just really felt like this, like the last month and a half, right? I just been thinking, like, every time I cheated on a woman, right, and every time I seen a woman get cheated on, I'm not saying cheating is good at all. Like, that really, my last situation taught me that, okay, now I see how it affects people. But I never been one to, like, get cheated on and then, like, compare myself to the other person, because I'm just me being me. Like I say, y'all, if you're new to my channel and you don't know my mentality, I just feel like there's nobody. I'm not gonna say there's nobody better, but like, bro, it's only one of me. Like, that's really how I feel. And I know a lot of people be saying, like, some men speak that out of like confidence and arrogance, but that's really how I feel. Like, I never have. In two of my relationships, like, I've been cheated on, I've never looked at the person who they cheated on me with and thought, even when I was 19, I'm 28 now, I never looked at the person they cheated on me with and thought, what does he have that I don't have? Because I always felt like they just made their decision, because I'm always going to be the better option. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, though. Like, I just can't bring myself to a point where I'm looking at somebody else like, you know, maybe all men should feel like that. I think I ain't gonna say that's a woman thing to do, because as a man, you know, you got your emotions, you're entitled to your own feelings, but that's just my personal experience. Like, I never seen who my partner cheated with and was like, what do they have that I don't have? Because like I said, I always felt like I was the better option in every way. Like, I just never could bring myself to do that, man. Maybe that's just like something genetically in me, maybe, but it needs to be genetically in you too. The next thing you want to do is, bro, don't be a victim. It's easy to fall into a victim mentality. Now, it was easier for me for all men. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all done cheated before, right? And then when she cheated, it just broke your heart. Oh my God. Trust me, I've been there. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of times the reason why men are hurt, because women portray themselves to be so loyal. But man, as men, we know we dogs, right? Roof, nigga. And I feel like that's why it hurts men a lot in the breakup, because women, they portray themselves, and then once they expose themselves, it's like, damn, was you doing this shit the whole time? Which they probably was. Like, damn, but were you cheating the whole time? And it's a lot to go through your head. And I feel like, man, a victim mentality never served me. Like, I never been the type to, maybe within the first 2 weeks, I'll still be hitting a woman up. But it won't be like on no begging. I'm going to send like 2 or 3 texts. I have way more self-respect than that. And you should too. I send about 2 or 3 texts. Like, okay, can we work this out? Especially if it was a long relationship, like, can we work this out? But then, like, for me, it's like, I can't even look at the person the same. Because it's like, you'll never find out the woman cheated till like months later after a breakup, maybe. And once you find that out, bro, it's just like, I can't even look at you the same, because like I say, men put women in 2 categories. And this is why I tell y'all, never take a woman back who cheated on you. Men put women in 2 categories. either you just somebody he slicing and you can mess with whoever you want, or he messing with you because he see you as like that good girl, right? She a good girl. She wouldn't do that. Once you take yourself out of that good girl category and you're for everybody, even if you're not for everybody, maybe you just for the nigga who you cheated on me with, right? Once a woman puts themselves in a category where like another man has easy access to you, the reason I say don't take her back because you will never trust them again. It's not like women. Women can rebuild trust after you cheat, right? You know, but you will never trust them again, you know? And I just never been like, you know what I mean? You know, and this is for all men, like whatever situation you going through, breakup, divorce, like whatever the case may be, man. I want y'all to really know, man, like the victim mindset, get out of that ASAP. Oh, she did me so dirty. She did this. Been there, done that. You know, you don't want to get into a situation where you feel like you victimizing yourself every day. You're not a victim. You know, you were a willing participant. You participated in the action. I'm far from saying get over it. You know, because sometimes it might take years to get over a situation, especially if you have a lot of factors and a lot of things around you. Me personally, I live by myself, like, you know, so I can kind of dictate who comes in and out of my life. So for me to get over my my situation, any breakup I went through was a bit, I wouldn't say easier because it wasn't easy, but it was easy. It's easy when you dealing with it by yourself because you can actually look at the situation for what it is. You can grieve. You can say, okay, this is not a horrible person. They made a horrible ass decision. If they're somebody who said that they cared about me and my feelings, they made a horrible decision. They did what they did, but they're not a horrible person. And that's what you're gonna have to. I feel like when I did that, when I got to that point, I was in a space where like, okay, I was sitting down maybe like January, and I was like, okay, this is my first adult relationship, first time really being betrayed as an adult. How am I gonna handle this? How am I gonna handle this situation? What am I gonna do with this situation that can make me a better person? Literally sat right there on that couch and thought that. Like, what am I gonna take from this situation to better myself in my future relationships? And what am I gonna do in this situation that can, what lesson can I take from this situation? Because I think, you know, but I don't think as much now, especially when it comes to women, because it's like I understand what women are. But like I say, I sat right there on that couch and thought that same feeling, like, what am I gonna take away from this situation? You know, because what I was portraying, I'm a critical thinker, right? So when I move very militant, and maybe you should too. So when I'm going through something, I'm gonna throw, because I feel when I'm going through something, everybody a op. Everybody a op. I don't need no support because I'm probably gonna beat your ass. Everybody's a op. So I don't care if you friends, family, everybody on the same category now. Cause y'all probably, I'm thinking y'all was in on it too. And especially her family. Y'all was in on it. So it's like everybody a op, everybody blocked. None of that. So I ain't talking to nobody. I'm pushing out fake information because everybody a op, you know. So to my friends, whatever, I'm pushing out fake information. Boom. Whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm fucking with this girl, that girl. Blah, 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 blah. But they don't know I'm really over here going through it. Like, I'm just pushing out fake shit. I'm always going to do that, though. I'm a firm believer in lying to people now. Not lying like just a habitual, but people who are not in contact with you on a day-to-day basis that you visually see. Unless they like, you know, y'all real cool. I'm a firm believer in pushing out fake information. Like, oh, yeah, I'm fucking with this girl, because you never want to give people, you never, like, I've always believed now, you never know when you're informing an enemy. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you're informing an enemy. So it's like, random people would call me when I was going through my breakup, right? And I'd be like, you know, yeah, bro, I'm good. I'm fucking with this girl. I got this girl pregnant. I'm lying, though. You know, because you never know when you're informing the enemy. Like, I don't know, you about to go back and try to tell her. Like, I don't know who you fucking with. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like I say all that to say, look, don't be a victim and handle things like if you young, 17, like you know, the kid was, talk to your dad, talk to your parents. Don't talk to your mom though. Because if you're over the age of 21, the mom is basically going to give you advice that sides with whatever the woman did. Because she's also a woman. And she knows she did some fucked up shit in the past too. And she has to re-justify that in her brain. Even if you her son, as fucked up as that sounds, she has to move like this. I think that I covered pretty much everything. And also, don't ask your friends for advice. I'm a firm believer in, you know how they say how somebody, women always remember how you treated them when they was pregnant. I think men always remember what people said to them while they were hurt going through a breakup. And that's very true because like some of the things that were said to me by family, friends, I'm not holding a grudge, but I'm always remember what they said to me. Because I feel like a lot of times, man, people are, I wouldn't say insincere, but the things that people say sometimes will be things that, okay, I wouldn't say. And I'm a nigga who don't care, like I say, but at the end of the day, I feel like, okay, boom. Like, bruh, in certain situations, I wouldn't say certain things. But I've matured though, because see, the old me I would have went off on those people. Now, I just can't look at them the same. So I see everybody as not everybody, but some of the things that were said to me, I like, okay, bet that's how you know what I'm saying? It get to show you, like, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of men really don't take breakups as serious. Maybe I took mine serious, you know what I mean? But I was in a situation, you know what I'm saying, like where I was like, okay, I was fucking with the person for a minute, but that's over with and done. I'm just saying all of this because, like I say, everything ties into the point of, as a man and as a boy, as a growing man, I don't want you guys to be out here, you know, self-deleting over a woman. You know, I'm not one to say that there's more fish in the sea, because when you going through a breakup, you're not thinking like that. Because it's like, it's more fish in the sea, but you've become accustomed to this fish. You've been seasoning it. You've been putting the paprika on it. You've been putting it in the oven, baking it. You've been eating this fish, sauteing the fish. Now, you might have had some mashed potatoes and gravy and corn on the side every other few months. You know what I mean? But that fish was the main dish for you. That fish was like, I'm going to put some hot sauce on this motherfucker and we're going to have some little fish. You know what I mean? And it's almost like when that one fish decide to go eat some beef, because it's you the steak for the fish. When that fish decide to go eat some beef, it's like, damn. So you ain't like the firmness. You like the, you know what I mean? You like to grind it up, shit. The shit you got to put together and put on the stove. You know what I mean? Nah, but don't have that mentality also where it's like it's plenty more fish in the sea. Because while it is plenty more fish in the sea, bro, you don't invalidate your feelings. Like, okay, if you love that person, you love that person. Like, you loved that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's plenty more fish in the sea, bro. Don't have that mindset too. But man, look, I think that's pretty much all the points that I got for this vid. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you know my next video drop. Like I said, rest in peace to the kid that did. And we're going to be out, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Don't be so hard on yourself.